everyone, I'm excited to come back to this space page and share the second one with you today. Now we've got 3 planets to do. I'm going to grab this piece of paper to lean on, try and zoom in. Oh, remote control is working. I was just playing with it. It's being a little bit temperamental, but we'll see. I just need to move something out of my way. There we go. Now, as I said yesterday, we are going to be using the Castle Arts metallic pencils for this one. You can use your Brutfuners or whatever you've got really, but now the background for this one I've decided is going to be a blue, so we're not going to use any blue in the picture. Okay, so let's start with our very big planet here. And I'm thinking maybe some greens and yellows. Let's do something a bit strange. Why not? So I'm going to use, what's that one? The one I'm trying to find, I can't find. So I'm going to use this instead. This is the African Jade. I'm going to have to sharpen it. It's blunted. I couldn't use it for anything really. There we go. Let's just move that so you can see what we're doing. So this is the African Jade, and I'm going to use it for some of the stripes on this larger planet. And I'm just going to try to make it a little dark on the edges. I'm going to try and do it sort of randomish, so that we haven't got any 2 colours together, but it's not like completely contrived. So let's do that a bit. Let's do all the little centre bits with this dark one. I've got a little bit of a dark area there where I went over with the pastel, but I think it'll be okay. There we go. We could do the bit in the middle. Should we do that stripe there? There we go. Then I am going to grab. We have this sort of olivey green almost. It's a sage. I'm going to use that for some stripes, and then I'm going to use one of the sort of goldish colours. So I didn't show that for very long. That's the sage. I'm going to try and go a little darker on the edges. It's quite tricky to get that when you're colouring something this shape. Rather than doing that one there, which is the same pattern, we'll go across to this one, and it will just look a little bit more random. So we're going to plan our randomness. I'm going to go around the edge of this one though, and here. So maybe that isn't quite so random. Now, metallic pencils are an interesting medium to work with. They don't shine brightly like a glitter or a metallic pen will, but they still add some shine, and the colour range is really interesting. Now I'm trying to decide what gold to go for. I might use this one. What is this? That's the saffron. I think that might be a little bit too dark. I think I'm just going to go for my favourite. A Vegas yellow is the brightest sort of gold that we have. So no, they don't have the shine that a pen will, but they're a pencil. They can't. It just isn't a thing. And the colours are dull because of the sort of graphite that goes in them to make them have a shine. But they're just a different thing, and they're fun. I like them. You know, not everyone does. That's fine. You could always use your metallic pens if you don't like this, or use a plain pencil. You know, you've got if you've got your polys, you've got a green gold, a May green, and a chromium green opaque or something. You know, whoops, they're rolling around. Right. This one here, I'm thinking reddy orange. Don't know why. I'm thinking like volcanic lava. Why? Who knows? So we've got a dragon orange. I'm just going to give that a sharpen. There we go. Again, I'm going to do this sort of cross bit in the middle with this. Again, trying to start on that edge with the darker bit and then a bit lighter in the middle. And it is possible to layer these up and get different colours, which is nice. Right, and then I'm thinking a more rocky, browny. Should we go? We could go for the mahogany, I think. If I can find it. Here it is. I was thinking it works quite well with the orange. The mahogany is quite good if you want to darken your orange a little bit. There we go. So around this edge. I have to say I'm not finding the items on this page that small. The stars and things are pretty much the size of a star that Johanna would tend to draw in any of her other books. So it's fine. There are a few pictures that do have the teeny tiny details, but not really this one. Some of the dots, like on here, some of these dots are small, but you know, they are dots. You can just dot them with a pen. So I'm just trying to make that edge a bit darker. And I can now see where I've missed a few bits with the orange. So the dragon orange, I'm just going to go back in. Oops, sorry for the blur. There we go. And now I've got to think about what to do with this one. I'm thinking maybe some blues. If I am fairly light blues, it'll work with the dark blue background. It's a blue background, isn't it? No, let's avoid blue. Let's go pink. Why not? We've got what's that one? Rose argent. It's more of a reddish pink, brownish pink. We use that. Now we've got this sort of swell going on. I think I can just colour over that actually. I'm going to do the whole thing in a layer of this to start with. I want to try and make it look spherical. It's harder when you've got more than one colour, but with just one colour we should be able to do that. So let's get this layer of rose argent down first. I'm just looking on my swatch chart whether there's something we can put down to darken the edges. I'm just going to layer it up. So I'm going to put another layer around the edge, just so that a really just harsh layer, so you can see hopefully that when I put a second layer down it does work just like a normal pencil. And then I'm going to fade that in a bit so that it doesn't look so harsh. And hopefully if I continue to layer up a bit it might end up looking a little bit more spherical. Not really. Okay, I'm going to, if you use the black or a grey, I'm going to use the black, what's it called, there we go, mythos black, sorry, very blurred, around the edge a bit, just to darken. It's quite good for toning this one. And then just bring it in a bit, just gently. There we go. I held my breath there. I'm still not sure that's perfect, but it'll do now. And we've got our ring going around. I'm thinking a slightly more vibrant colour. What do we use for that? Rose argent. I'm wondering whether to use, I'm going to use the typhoon grey, so a very different colour. I want it to sort of be seen. So I'm hoping that this will stand out from our blue background. I'm going to fade it a little bit towards the middle, so a bit dark on the edges. Don't know why. Now stars. I'm thinking a silver for our stars because because we're going to do this blue background. So I'm going to grab my platinum and I'm just going to make them silver. Now, as I said before, you could make all your stars the same colour. I think there are stars in every circle. Can't be 100% sure as I've got half of it covered up. But you could make them the same colour as the ones on the outside if you want to. I've had another idea to make the outside bit look even better. Well, I hope even better. So this is my Gellyroll. This is number, hang on, I've got to put it in my face so I can see, 738. So I haven't got much of this one left. But I'm going to do this for the background. Now, because this is a darker blue, it's going to cover over the lines that are around this planet. If you want to draw those back in or try and colour around them, you can. It's a bit tricky. I think I can see them a tad, but I'm not too worried, to be honest. I don't usually like colouring over things that Johanna has drawn, but it's quite tricky not to, and I'm doing it like this. So I think it'll be fine. And I'm trying to think as I colour this how I'm going to spread my colours, because I've got another blue and another pink, and I think if I do the blue and pink on the bottom row it might look a bit too contrived. I like that word, don't I? I want to make it look random without making it random. We'll see. So I've managed not to do any black. Oh, I did do a bit of black, didn't I, on this one? But it was only a bit of shading. It wasn't like proper black. So as I was saying yesterday, Johanna doesn't want these coloured in black. Although I think they could look absolutely stunning. I can imagine just a black Posca pen background with some glitter pens on all the rest. It would look lovely, really nice, I think. But I'm just doing it like this. I'm hoping we get more space pictures in the future, in case you're watching Johanna. I'm sure she isn't. But I am enjoying these. I think we've had rockets before, haven't we? In thinking in Rooms of Wonder in the Lost Property Office, I'm sure there was a rocket or two. So yeah, we've certainly had those to do before. And oops. And we've certainly had lots of stars and skies, and a lot of us have done galaxy skies for night skies and things like that. There's a lot of things like that we've done. And we've all had moons before, haven't we? It's that moon in ivy that I've recently coloured, which is really pretty with flowers in it. So we have had a few things. I don't think we've ever had planets. I have a feeling we have. I'm trying to think. We've had a globe, that's for sure. So we've had Earth, haven't we, in the Wonder Room in ivy. So yeah, it's we've had a few things. So I'm holding my breath a bit. I don't know why. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're enjoying this page as well. I hope everyone does like this page. And remember, if you do colour this page, whether you colour along with me or not, make sure Johanna sees it so that she sees that we like it so we can have more. So you can put it, she has a gallery on her website where pages can be posted, or if you put it onto social media, just tag her or hashtag her. I do one or the other. There we go. I think we're done with that one. I think these stars aren't very aren't really showing up, are they, very well, which was my worry. I'm thinking, I wonder if I should go around the edge of them in white. They'll show up then. Hang on, I'm going to do that. I've got a white pen out though. Here we go. Another Gellyroll 10. I'm going to go around those stars in white. A bit dangerous while I've still got white wet gel pen and I can't really see what I'm doing. And I'm holding my breath again. Did they show up better? Not sure. Yeah, they do show up better, don't they? Pity they're not neat. But as I say, I'm struggling to see. It's my fault, not. I know they're small, but I need some new glasses. There we go. That's better. I prefer that. We could go over Johanna's dots in white around there and there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it there. So there's our next one. You could colour the whole star white if you wanted it to really jump out, but the point is that I'm using metallic pencils, so I want that bit to show. So that is the next one. Let's zoom out so you can see it in the context of the whole page. My camera is very slow at zooming out because it doesn't want you to be seasick. So there's the next one. Oh, we've got a sort of UFO. That'll be fun. So that's tomorrow's. But for today, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really good day and happy colouring.